Okay, that was weird. Am I back? Do you guys see me? What happened? Did I click end stream accidentally? Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Yay, okay, I'm glad. I don't know what happened. I wonder if I clicked end stream accidentally because I haven't been having any frame rate issues. It just went off. That might have. Look. I might have clicked end stream accidentally because that seems definitely up the possibility alley for me. But I got back, yay! Woohoo! Anyway, let me just reread this again, since I guess I wasn't streaming. I didn't feel well today. I had a nightmare last night. I cannot remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now, since he has started working at the mansion. He's always with Trisha. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Somebody's a jealous Josh. Mom says she always feels better these days. It's as if she forgot she even had cancer. I hope she recovers quickly. Mr. Johnson's a great man to help us out like that. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott's busy recently and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way. I cannot say it to her, but I will be there for her whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day would be like today. Today, Scott came and asked if I know everything about Father Kelvin. I only knew them as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and they left. Looks like they aren't getting along too well. Oh, the drama! Okay, what's going on? Is there a chance you end stream button said hotkey? No, I don't have the end stream on a hotkey. I just probably moused over. Chances are I probably clicked the slobs and I wasn't paying attention to where I was clicking and I clicked the end stream button. Like, I'm a dope. I'm kind of like, it's hard for me to pay attention to every little thing. And, yeah, it sounds like a me move, honestly. Slowpoke. Yes. Gonna take a changing stream break and stretch. Okay, no problem. All right. Oh, I got all of Derek's journals. What else is down here? Is there anything else down here? Items needed for the barbecue. Charcoal, grease brush, grill fork, lighter fluid, grill brush. Wow, that really helps me. Thank you. Ooh. A travel. It's the little dirt fork. It's the little dirt fork, okay? I don't... Words are hard. Words are hard, guys. Leave me alone. Did you end up beating the uninvited get? Ugh, yes. Yes, I did, David. My heart jumped out of my throat a few times, but I got through it. Ugh. Hey, Toki! Oh my gosh! Yeah, my PNG tuber. It's all spooky for Halloween. Ooh, I'm very spooky. I'm the booby. Oh my god, it's Jess! Holy crap! All the best people! Ah! Everyone's here! I'm gonna cry! Oh, it looks freaking big. Thank you so much! We need to watch that VOD. Haha. Yeah, go ahead. If you hear any noises, that's me shitting myself. Tried to watching tired so hard watching to the end. So hard watching to the end. Well, it was getting late for you guys. No worries. I was thinking about this game all day, and I really wanted to play it, so kind of an earlier stream. But which is good for all my European friends. Dang, there's this. Here's the garage. Nothing else in here though. Other than Derek's last thing. Anything else in the attic? What was tea time? Tea time. Was tea time something in Vivian's? Or was it maybe it was Mary's? It's much better for us. If it was summer, it'd still be light out. Oh gosh. I mean, Sundays are it's one thing, but I really can't stream in the middle of the day all the time, sadly. Me to watch the VOD try. I know nothing about this game, so hopefully I can watch for a while today. Oh yeah, it's a investigation murder mystery. I am a investigative journalist who basically there's this cold case of this murder that happened 3 years ago, and I'm on the hunt to figure out who did it before they basically plow this abandoned town over. And it's basically uncovering, like, everybody in this town is so good at writing journals, which I don't know how they make that happen, because I've tried to write journals a few times and just couldn't stick with it. Alright, I'm trying to look for invited me to tea. What is tea time? Did we ever get tea time? I don't think we had a specific time yet. Okay, nothing else in here. Alright, so what do we have? We have Dorothy's house key. So I guess we'll go there now. Let me see. Let's see, it was 2. What is usually tea time? I mean, I guess they'll tell us in game. Alright, so it was... Okay, so it was 2... Supper, so about 5 to 6? Okay. Let's see here. Well, let me try that time that was on the couch. I mean, this isn't Canada, so... I don't know... No, okay. So 5 to 6, you said? No? 5:30? Alright, let's try 6. Nope. Alright, I guess we'll just have to see if we get a time at some point. Well, it is in the UK. Hi. Hey, it's Lily! Dang. This is a party now. Are you excited for Halloween, Lily? I bet you are. Your mom told me what you guys were doing, and I love the idea, by the way. Gang's all here, yeah! Alright, we're gonna go to Dorothy's house, because I have Dorothy's house key. And she lives at... Let me check my notes. On my handy-dandy Lisa Frank notebook. You know, the perfect thing to use for solving a murder mystery. She lives at 40 Black Pine Road. Yes! Halloween is the best season. No debate. I love... my favorite holidays are Halloween and Christmas equally. Which might make me, you know, boring not being able to choose one, but I think they're both fun and important in their own way. You know how I feel about Lisa Frank? Yes, I know how you feel about Lisa Frank. I'm gonna get all the candy. Oh, you better share, Lily. You better share. Okay, so this is Dorothy's house. Who was the nanny, main servant? Aww. A new home, a new lifestyle in the heart of town. We take pride in helping others realize their dreams. It's 7:45. There's a fish on my plate. I like the Halloween. I scare my nieces and my nephews without being told off. Has Halloween become a bigger thing in the UK? I hope so. I think it's something that every country needs because well, unlock it. I'm on the inside. Ugh, whatever. It's one of those things I just think it's important to celebrate. People will be broke of candy when I come around their house. Oh dear, Lily. Here comes Lily with the threats. There was a "Don't hug me, I'm scared" reference. Oh, that was a "Don't hug me." Oh, yes, yes. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've seen "Don't hug me, I'm scared." So I'm sorry, Crit. We were talking about time. Yes. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so sorry that I didn't pick it up. Is there 100 houses on the street? Only about 5 of the houses have spooky decorations, and no one really knocks on our door for trick-or-treating. Well, I hope it becomes more a thing. I mean, really, for anything to become a thing, one generation just needs to be like, fuck it, we're doing it, and then it becomes a thing. So I hope it becomes more of a thing where you guys are, because I think it's a really fun holiday. And it just needs to exist, because you have so many holidays that are all family get together. Ooh, love. Ooh, yay. Oh, we're together here, yay. But you need a holiday that's just like, mischief and creepy and kind of a celebration of all that. I just think that's so important. Time is important, and I am a clock. Yes, it's a big thing as you guys across. It's not as big a thing as you guys across the water. Well, I mean, like I said, I hope so. I'm not really that interested in Halloween. Aw, I thought it'd be up your alley, Vid. I know you're not into straight up horror, but you're into creepy things. I would attack with my grandma weapons if they don't if they don't home me candy. If they probably don't give you candy, I'm guessing. I like having a pumpkin and candles and shit, but other than that, meh. I mean, it is more fun when you're a kid, I guess. Every holiday dead. We're boring. Aww. Plus, if no one comes to the door, means more chocolate than sweets for me. This is true. Autumn is my favorite season, though, but Christmas is my favorite holiday. Aw. Your username is cute. Lily is Jess's Save the Star World's daughter. So yes, Julie picked a really cute name. Alright, let's take a look at this journal. Charles asked something of me today. He asked if I would be willing to stay with Sophia, that he'd arranged to have a house rented out a little ways from the mansion. I told him that I would help, but that Sophia's pregnancy will eventually show. There's no way hiding it. He had an affair with Sophia. He seemed very worried. Charles came to me and expressed his gratitude for taking care of Sophia. He said he would be covering up all the necessary expenses. He told me not to tell anyone about it. As for Sophia's growing belly, when the time comes, I'm to make up something about running errands outside of Painscreek. I'm not sure that will work. Sophia's 8 months into her pregnancy. Her belly is big now. I asked her how she felt. She told me she's happy and she feels hopeful for the future. She said it would be the best if the baby is a boy. I can understand she's thinking that way, but I can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel at all. What will the ramifications be? Yeah, she's the one that had the son, and Vivian had a miscarriage and can't conceive anymore. So we definitely got sour notes there. Scripts by Reverend Keith. Alright. What else we got here? Quaint little kitchen. I did go trick-or-treating with my sister when we were kids, though, until one year that where they just really shut the door in our faces and said Halloween is not a thing anymore. Maybe that's why I've always been a bit mad about it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Helping and serving others' name in the name of God. Not just words, it's a new lifestyle. Yeah, we kind of got the idea that she was of the religious variety, because she had a big-ass cross in her room in the mansion. Does this open? No. I missed you too. Oh, what? I want a bathtub like that. Dang, look at that. Why does it look weirdly shallow, though? Man, I need a big-ass bathtub. I haven't had a bath in probably, like, 2 decades. It's been a while. I have showered since then! Can I unlock this? I guess I can. But I don't have anything. Ugh, God. Am I at another dead end here? I mean, I got Dorothy's... I got Dorothy's diary, but... Oh, it's just another bathroom. It's a half bath. My VTuber super scary call. Thank you! Stinky bee, no bath in 2 decades. No, I said no, that was not what I said at all. What do I have in my inventory? I don't got shit. What's this? 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. We believe you. Good. I'm glad you believe me. You better. Dryos sound like lions. Oh, that's a good point. Rawr. 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 But I think I'm at another dead end. Because I don't... I don't have a key to get in there. Alright, let me go back to the mansion. It's always frustrating. Like, you expect to go a place that gives you more breadcrumbs, but then a place doesn't give you any breadcrumbs, and so that means you must have missed something along the way. Run. Why did I not... Okay, this is running. This is walking, this is running. Okay, fine. Alright, so... I wanted to try something at the gallery again. Because I do... Today's mom's death anniversary. So she died the August 27th, and I have her year. What year was that? August 27th, 1975? So maybe this is what the code... Maybe that's what goes? Okay. August 27th. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. What was it? August 27th. So maybe it's 08? 08 27 75? No. The neighborhood is cute, but the music gives me chills. Yeah, it's like this cute little cottagey neighborhood, but there's been a series of deaths in this neighborhood, murders and just people dying, and yeah, the music sets the tone on why you're here, which is to solve a murder mystery. All right, well, I guess that wasn't it. There wasn't any other chess pieces around anywhere. I don't think so. Wait, this is Vivian's diary? I'm just looking for time. Nothing else in here, in the kitchen. Oh wait, let's go back to the study. So this book... Wait. I found this book, like, right here, right? Alright, let me write this down. 4 left, 4 right. 8, what is that? 6, no, 6 left. 3 right? Does this go here? Oh! Okay, hang on. Well, 4 right, so coming from the right, or going to the right? 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 right? No? And I like the look of this game, but a lot of the games seem to be Steam only. Yeah. Hang on. Maybe this was 4 right. 6 left. 5, 6. And then 3 right. Oh, wait. Oh, no, the volumes are numbered. Do I start on the right then? Is that what it means? 4 right. 6 left. And then 3 right? That was it! Oh my gosh! Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Sophia! I was right! It is Sophia! Thank you! Dear Charles, I received a letter from Dorothy yesterday. She told me everything. What have you done, my son? Does Vivian know? Have you ever considered the consequences of your actions? And what of the Sophia? Well, what will you do with her? Oh, she's talking about the affair. You made a mistake and you'll need to take responsibility for what you have done. Do you understand? You cannot take her as your wife. You already have one. This scandal cannot be publicly known. It will destroy your political career. However, the child is important. He's your flesh and blood and might be the son you need to properly continue the family. Ugh, fuck. I am not preparing to visit you. Do not say anything to Vivian yet. I will take care of what when I arrive. She's like, unless it's like this is like his mom. He clearly loved his mom, but his mom was very self-serving because she wanted a son so bad that she was willing to, you know, if this kid was a girl, she would say like, no, take it away. We don't want this kid around. But because he was a boy, so she could continue on the family name, then it suddenly becomes important. Secret tunnel, yes, I'm back. Welcome back, Jen! Vivian hasn't spoken to me since she was discharged from the hospital. Dr. Johnson said she has fully healed, but it will take some time for her to adjust back to her old rhythm. I feel our relationship is deteriorating or has suffered permanently in some way. I love Trisha. I know Vivian does too. I can only hope that my mother's passion for her grandson will not affect Vivian's love for Trisha. I hope that she does not hold any resentment towards Mother. Our baby daughter is born today. We've named her Trisha. Vivian had to go through a cesarean section. Oh. So Trisha is Vivian's child? I'm just glad that both mother and child are safe, and I thank God for that. Okay, so Vivian did... So Trisha is Vivian's daughter. Okay. I guess I was a little confused about that. Oh, but that's still... oh my God, that would make... So that would make... If Scott is in fact Charles' son, that would make them half brother and sister. So that kind of... That kind of still goes along with my theory there. Jesus. I'm on secret tunnel caps mode. Does Charles have a mustache? I don't know. No, he doesn't. No, his picture is outside. He does not have a mustache. I feel so happy to have the baby in my family. There's no words to express the joy I'm feeling inside. At the same time, I'm worried of what mother might say once she knows that the baby is a girl. Because she wanted a son. You know, because, hey, sons are more important than daughters. You know. What was that TikTok that... There was a TikTok that I watched where... They were talking about she was basically like an observer of the hanging of Anne Boleyn, and she was like, "Man, being a woman is just not the move." And I'm like, "Yeah, being a woman, just not the move." I mean, not the vibe. Yeah. I mean, like, if you like, why have a vagoo when you can have a dick, right? Vivian is being hospitalized for the second time this year. The first time was for the C-section, the time for mental instability. Dr. Johnson told me not to visit her until she is stabilized and ready to receive me. What can I do? Mom wants a boy, but it's not safe for Vivian to be pregnant anymore. Sometimes I feel lost. I'm not knowing what to do. Mostly I just feel lonely. So, Madeline was pressuring Vivian to have another kid, even though she can't conceive anymore, and Trisha was basically the only child that they could have. But she wasn't a boy, so wasn't good enough for Madeline. I never thought this would happen. Whenever Sophia's babysitting Trisha, she would listen to everything have to say. I could express myself candidly. Never once did she question the decisions I made. It made me feel like she understands me. I found comfort in her, both spiritually and physically. I just never thought I would have a relationship with her. What should I do now? I have a name for our child. He'll be called Vincent Roberts. I will add him to my will. Sophia seems to be hiding as well as she can from Vivian. Even I have not seen her in these last 2 days. I wonder where she could be. Yeah, she was murdered. Madeline Roberts, mother of Charles, dies at 68. Hospital reports heart attack as main cause of death. Madeline Roberts passed away last night at the age of 68. She was visiting her son, Charles Robert, in Painscreek when her heart failed. Dorothy Patterson, a maid working at the mansion, knocked on Madeline's door at 7 a.m. Since there was no answer, she assumed Madeline was still sleeping. It was only 2 hours later that Madeline did not respond to her knocking that she realized something was wrong. She called Bernard Hopkins, the mansion butler, who came and opened the room to find Madeline lying on the bed. She wasn't breathing. He immediately called 911. Dr. Johnson, the family doctor, head of the Painscreek Community Hospital, arrived at the mansion around 9:30 and pronounced Madeline Roberts dead. According to Dr. Johnson, Madeline Roberts probably had a heart attack sometime in the middle of the night. More accurate diagnoses are yet to be determined, but Madeline's death was most probably the result of high blood pressure and old age. Was there anything else in here? I guess not. Well, that's cool that we figured it out. Figured out how to get in here. He needs a mustache. The doors sound like a man snoring. Your mom said they sounded like someone roaring. But that could sound like a dude snoring. Snoring, roaring, and roaring and snoring. Okay. So this... We have 2 of the numbers. We have the Queen, which was 1. And the Knight, which is 5. But we need the other 2. And I don't think I've seen chess pieces anywhere else. Well, now what? I'm stuck again. We got journal entries, we got a newspaper entry, but there's nothing else in here. Okay. Was there anything in here? I don't think so. Dang it, I don't like getting stuck again. Trisha's room. That's where we got Dorothy's key, but Dorothy didn't have shit in her house. And there's this, but what could tea time be? The embezzlement letters. I don't have that. Did I already read this? Yeah, I already read this. Alright, so basically they had Trisha, but then I guess she suffered a miscarriage? I'm a little confused about that. But it seems like Trisha is in fact their daughter. Their blood daughter. Because I was assuming that she was adopted too. But yeah, but if Scott is in fact Vincent, then that would mean, alright, let me see here. Does Vivian say anywhere about tea? No. And then Mary talks about tea. What was tea time? Wait. No, I was thinking that there was... Ugh! I mean, if I have nothing else, that means I missed something. But what could I have missed? I might have to look it up. Fuck. Alright. Give me a second. Let's see here. This is what I missed. Tea time is 3:20. Note for Vivian's tea schedule. Tea time 3:20 on the dot. Use the flower pattern cup for Mondays. Alright, 3:20 is tea time. I missed that. I must have just came out here, did this, and left. Okay. So I did miss something. Alright, tea time is 3:20. So 3. 20. Yeah. Dear Vivian, I am not writing to you. I am not writing to you as your doctor, but as a friend. I know you have your suspicions about Charles. Now that his affair is revealed, there's no point in beating around the bush. I want you to protect yourself and Trisha. There's only one way. You have to make Sophia the baby leave Charles. And the baby leave Charles. They need to be moved away from Painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate for her leaving. As for Charles, he will need to know that having his affair publicly will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor they trust is involved in such a scandal. I figure that Charles will try to add the child to the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. If it's a boy after all, and the child will be able to continue the family line. If that should happen, I cannot imagine what will happen to you. Clutches pearls, I know. Vivian, I have given careful thought to your request, and here is my answer. I provided a new prescription for your mother, Madeline. It is 3 times the strength of... Oh my god! They did kill her! I was thinking that they did something like that, because it just seems so convenient. I have provided a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Madeline. It's 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. And he also was the one that came in to examine her body. So, of course, he's not going to say, oh, something suspicious. No. Should you decide to do it, you will need to administer the medicine carefully. No one suspect anything. Call me if you have any questions. Henry Johnson. P.S. Make sure no one else in the mansion ingests any of it. Dang! She straight up killed her mother-in-law with her doctor's help. That's why she kept that in there. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm stuck again now. They gave me clues. Well, that took a turn. I can relate. Jess, don't incriminate yourself. This is live, you know. Don't incriminate yourself, Jess! Good old monster-in-laws. Man. Apparently a big controlling mother-in-laws come from, like, but it's this relationship, I forget what it's called, but basically it's where the mother has a stronger relationship with her child than her spouse. So when her child goes off and marries someone else, it feels as it marries somebody and starts a new family. She feels like she's being cheated on, even though it's her child. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a pretty it basically explains a lot of toxic mother-in-laws, where it's like where they try to get their child on their side and fight with their in-laws all the time. The amount of the Essel posts I read about. Oh, I know. Oh my God, Vid. I don't read them. I listen to the tech stuff on TikTok. So I just can't believe the audacity of some people. Like, there's always a chance that some of those are fake. Those Reddit posts are fake, but still, like, I don't put it past, like, there are definitely some fucking absolutely batshit people out there. And they fear glass slippers. Well, they don't fear it. They just want to use it for their own devices to make their own daughters. Alright, so I am stuck again. I don't have any keys to go anywhere. So I'm gonna quick look up this again. The attic. I don't know what to do now. Dorothy's room. guess there's a... I don't know what else to do. Let me go back. It looks like there might be something at the cabin. I hate having to use a guide, but I'm just like... When you get this far in the game and you have uncovered so much, like, I don't know where exactly to backtrack to, so using a guide is like all I have. In and out. Don't worry, Jen. Do your thing. Do your thing. You just streamed. You just strammed for like 5 hours, right? Don't feel bad. Get some food. Get some stretches. You're probably sleepy. You want me to scream for you? I'll scream for you to wake you up. Oh my. Da, da. Blah blah blah. Woo. This game is really good and I really enjoy playing it, but it's not optimized very well. Like the programming side of it is a little lackluster. Especially for a walking simulator when there's like no enemies to fight or anything. Alright, so... Oh. Well, I don't have what that goes to. But that's pretty sussy. My guess that would be at the church, because it looks like a cross. I guess we can try going back to the church. So my Timbo won't be able to play this one. Yeah, probably not. Sorry, Crit. It might be able to. I guess it depends. But if basically... I don't have the best graphics card out there, but I had to turn all the settings. But it's still kind of more on the newer side. This game came out in 2017, so it's not even that new either. Some games are just crazy well optimized that it can't help but impressed by the programmers. Oh yeah, no kidding. Can I go to the photo? Let me see if I can go to the... Can I go to the photo lab now? The photo lab, 5 Walnut Avenue. Alright. Over here, I guess? Okay, so there's Pebble. Alright, so I guess it's around this way? Like the Will of the Wisp port on Switch, the game came out of Xbox One and had lots of frame rate issues, but the Switch port was so good that it actually performs better than the... Really? Usually it's the other way around when it comes to stuff on Switch. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I still have to play those games, by the way. Town Center. So we got Town Center. So Walnut should be... right here, maybe? Walnut, okay. So 5 Walnut Avenue. Here it is. No, it's locked. Of course it's locked. Alright, so much for that. Go back to the church? Wait, no, church is this way. It really shows what it's possible the most press support I have ever seen. What dedicated and talented programmers can accomplish. I know, yeah, that's definitely like we all look at the art side of games because then, you know, that's visually represented. But, you know, programming is, I would say, more important than the visuals. The most important of a game is the gameplay. Because if the gameplay is bad, then, you know, people aren't really willing to suffer through anything else despite how good it might be. Luckily, there's not much gameplay. Oops, see, look at that frame rate drop. There isn't much gameplay to this other than looking around and finding things. But if there was more to it, chances are this game wouldn't be that popular. I played some Pixel games on Switch that have frame rate hiccups, and I'm like, come on, really? Yeah, God, yeah. Gary Roberts, Raymond Brown, Christopher Burke, Madeline Roberts, and then we have Trisha Roberts, who died, and then her mom. And then Scott Brooks also died. And then we have a unmarked grave there, which I'm not too sure who would that be. Because I'm guessing they dumped Sophia's body in the well. And there's Wander Tyler. And then there's this over here that we can't get to. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in the church. I expect the shoddy programs for my games, but not these commercial products. Yes. Hey, Tordo, how's it going? How's your sleepover going? Good? Aw, that's nice to hear. There's this that we have to still open up. There's so many locked stuff here. And I feel like just not enough. We already ran into that. Oh, this is so frustrating. Stringers had a big issue with stuttering between... Oh, as a kid... Sorry, let me read Vince first. As a kid, I always thought if a game was lagging, it meant that it was not really good game. And it must have be strong... And must be so strong that the thingy can't handle its overpower awesomeness. Oh, it is a really good game. I mean... It could be, you know, maybe. I mean, a lot of the times, if the device can't handle it, it still could be a good game. Chainworkers had a big issue with stuttering between pages when played in the browser. Thankfully, Jen's PC has powerful enough to, when she played it for it to not be that noticeable. I done fixed that up now though. What was my highest view count? I don't remember. I don't really think I've ever really gotten... Maybe I got a raid once. No, that was the Alex. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really gotten above 20 though. These games I make must be masterpieces then. They're obvious because you made them. Exactly. Vid knows what up. Vid knows what up. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the guide again because I don't fucking know what to do or where to go or what to see. Uh... Key info. Secret hideout, Mayor's mansion. I don't know what to do. This guide isn't exactly easy to follow either. Let's see here. Wait. Hang on. Let's go back to the mansion. It looks like there was another drawer that I could open in Trish's room. Still higher count than my single view? Do you watch anime? Such funky off-topic questions. They're a little off-topic. Yeah, I watch anime on occasion. I don't watch it as much as I used to. Cottage cheese? I like it. I don't eat it very often, but I like it with fruit in it. Usually when my mom gets cottage cheese, it's for to make tuna salad or chicken salad with, so I usually don't touch it because she usually wants to make something with it. Yes, Crit, join us. Come play with us, Crit. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. Wait, this is the tea room. Trish's room right here. Alright, so I didn't realize, I forgot that I couldn't open this bottom drawer. Look at that. That's exactly what I need. Please hold on to this. Someday I'll tell you everything, Scott. Mom is so judgmental. She doesn't want me to be near Scott, saying that I should find someone else of the same class as me. What does that even mean? Who determines what class Scott is in? Does Mom talk to Father Matthew? Is that why Father Matthew also forbade us from seeing each other? Don't they know we're in love? Honey, I think you're half siblings. That's why they don't want you together. But they don't want to tell you that because of all this cover-up bullshit. Last night, Scott and Father Matthew had a big fight. Father Matthew told him to stop seeing me again. I asked Scott why, but he didn't know the reason. I feel so miserable. Scott asked me if I had a younger brother named Vincent. I didn't. He told me that it was probably just a rumor, but wanted to be sure about it. Who spread such a rumor about my family? At dinner, I asked Mom if I ever had a younger brother named Vincent. She stared at me and said no, and then asked where I got that name from. When I said from Scott, she told me dinner's over. I argued with her. She yelled and sent me to my room. Later, I heard her arguing with my dad. How could Mom fire Scott? That's so unreasonable. There's no reason at all for firing him. And why can't I see Scott anymore? I love Scott. Dad loves him too. Only Mom hates him, and I don't even know why. I find it really strange. I knew that today was Scott's day off, so I tried to surprise him at the cabin. However, I could not find him, and I searched everywhere, inside and outside the cabin. He was nowhere to be found. Just as I was about to leave, he suddenly appeared as if he had been in there the whole time. This has happened several times now. I wonder if there's this hidden room in the cabin that I just don't know about. Oh, and that's the last of Trisha's diaries. Okay, so now we go back to the cabin. So, Yes, remember me of the absolute foray of spooky videos I watched before... You remind me of the absolute foray of spooky videos I watched in bed before night. Oh my gosh, Crit. Why do you do that to yourself? Do you ever stub your back toes foot on the ceiling underwater in the air? I have to go. Great stream. Okay, thanks for coming, Lily. I don't even... Like, I'm not great at reading, but I'm pretty sure that sentence was all over the place. Let me know how Halloween went with Lily, alright? You smell troll in the air? Hmm. Doop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Blop. Floop, flop, floop. Doop. Fiddle-dee doop. Flop, blop, blop. Dee wop, plop. Alright, so my theory is that Scott and Trisha are half brother and sister, and that's why nobody wants them to be together. Because Scott is actually Vincent. As for who killed Vivian, I'm still not sure. Because I think because they suggest because Scott was the one that was you know, arrested for it, but he's pretty sure that he's a red herring, even though it seems like okay. Now then what? Okay, now what? Where's the secret room? Hello? Where's my secret tunnel? Love making sentences that don't sentence right. Oh. Sometimes just when I read stuff, it works like that. Hello? Where's my secret tunnel? Have I been playing any Pokemon off stream? Oh, have you been playing Pokemon off stream? Never. Okay. What's going on here? What's going on? Abandoned car. Mansion. Okay, let's see here. Alright, well... That's where it needs to be placed. Where's the secret room? Hang on. I'm gonna Google this. What's going on here? Wait, the cross can be put in the compartment on the side of the cupboard, then open the cupboard. Oh! How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that, huh? How was I supposed to... Whoa! You know what? Fuck. No, fuck the lights. I don't like the buzzing. The buzzing is not worth it. Why was she killed? Who killed my mother? Yes! I was right! Why was she killed? The baby blanket! That's... oh my god! Okay, this is the photo that he got from Dorothy. And that's how he knew that this was him, because of the baby blanket. Because he has the baby blanket in his chest. Who killed my mother? So, oh my gosh, he is Vincent. And him and Trisha are half-brother and sister. Gosh! Oh gosh. So he's trying to find out who killed his mother. She couldn't be. She tried to find Sophia. He's my father. Yep. Dorothy. She loved and took care of Sophia when she was pregnant. Met in Indonesia at the time. He saved me. Couldn't be him. Derek. He's 6 years old at the time. So we know that it was a combination of Vivian killed Madeline. Oh yeah, he found out how he killed Madeline. We found out that Sophia was killed kind of by a combination of Vivian, Johnson, and Andrew. It was an accident, but they did cover it up. Okay, sorry, let me catch up. Want to see Caesar again? I just want to kick Go Cheese's ass. Oh, these must be Pokemon names. The hero we needed, but not the hero we deserved. And yes, Caesar will... And all the other cuties, haha. And eventually we get to see Fluff Drake. Want to break from the ads? Suspicious! Baby blanket, the term is now associated with nevermoreness in my mind because of them telling us about their blanket one time. You're very perspective with these games. I have lost track of the happenings. I mean, I've been here... I mean, you have to be here the whole time. Like, last night was like a 5-hour stream. So... if you're playing it, that you kind of have to be... you kind of have to be kind of understanding of everything. Understanding psychology. Wow. Robert's estate security tapes. He's the one that took the security tapes. What does it say? Come on, come on, come on! Oh, it says nothing. Okay. He's the one that took the security tapes. They were missing. They couldn't find them. Okay, we got a radio. What else we got? Oh, a key. An old gate key. If it's in a gate key, the only thing I can think of would be the cemetery? Ugh, no. Is there anything else in here? I realized who I am from the moment I saw the photo. I have the exact same blanket! I knew my father this. Everything makes sense now. I visit Andrew today. I need to know where they hit Mom's body. But he cried and begged me not to say anything about it anymore. There was no room for whatever questions I had left. I told him I'm the boy he gave the Father Calvin to get rid of. He was utterly shocked, and after that I left. I could not bear to look at him for another second. I know who I am now. I feel everything is falling apart. Andrew came to the cabin and told me where the body was hidden. He said he was sorry and left. Externally I was quiet. Internally I was sputtering and livid. After he left, I came to my room and cried. I bet it's in the well. The well had dried up and was covered in moss. I wouldn't have known that the well even existed if I didn't work at the mansion. Oh. Oh, so there's another well at the mansion. Oh, and that's where... Oh. Okay, so I really do think that threatening note was from Scott. VSH juicy. Perspective, that's the word I meant to use. I finally found Mom's body. I buried her in the cemetery near Father Calvin. Oh, the unmarked grave. There was no tombstone for her, just a wooden cross. I don't think Father Calvin would mind. After all, he was the one who saved me. The unmarked cross, that's what Sophia is. And that's what the one with the flowers, too. A month has passed. I haven't worked since, and and have stopped meeting anyone. Trisha knocks on my door every day, but I would hide each time. She cries every time, begging me to come out, anxious to know why I won't see her if she has done anything wrong. I don't know what to say to her, but I know we cannot be together anymore, because they're half-siblings. Father Matthew visited me today. He said that he wasn't seeing me at church for a while, that no one has heard from me in weeks. When he asked how I was doing, I began crying. The tears just flowed from my cheeks, and I cried and I cried and I couldn't stop. I told him everything. I told him that I know that Charles is my father. I confessed that I know that Trisha was my half-sister. I said I didn't know what to do. He just listened and didn't speak. Oh. You see, okay, so my theory is, what I said in the start of the stream, is that I think Matthew is the one that killed Vivian. Because he loved Sophia. So he actually was the one that brought Sophia, because he knew Sophia from the orphanage, because they were both orphans. He's the one that actually brought Sophia here. So might be how he found out that Sophia died and was murdered. So have you searched up what happened to Ronnie McNutt yet? A friend told me that, yeah, I heard, I didn't really look up what happened, but a friend clued me in, and it's kind of sad how that happened. Scott Brooks story, okay. Oh, we got a key. Looks like a music box key. Nice. Here's a pattern on the baby's blanket. Yeah. Yep. Oh, another key. Where does this go? The sewers? Oh my god, there's an underground sewer system? I mean, that makes sense. Are those entrances? Oh my gosh! I found out who killed my mother. The typewriter! So it was him that sent the message. Oh my god! Oh! It just keeps getting good! I hope you don't run into any giant crocodiles. It's alligators that live in the sewers, not crocodiles. Or Ricardos. I don't think that's a reference I am privy to. But, I don't know. I don't get either of them. I don't know. I don't get either of them cuties here. Aw. That's what you named the dead guy. Oh! That switched places. Ricardo's. Yes. Oh my god. Finn, that game is 20 years ago in my mind because I just want to forget it, of how bad it spooked me. How bad it spooked me, how bad it pooped me. All my pants are ruined thanks to that game. I don't even know what happened to him at the end. He just kind of was there one more time and then just disappeared. Alright, well, let's see here. What did I get? I got the music box key. I guess we'll go there first. So this might be a sewer key. It's an old mansion key. Seems unused for a long time. It's an old mansion key. Okay. Well, I guess we'll head to the mansion then. Wow! I mean, it's fun, like, guessing what happened, but I actually was pretty... I've been nailing it on the head with every guess. Have I played Phasmophobia? I have, not for a while, though. There used to be a group that I used to play a lot with, but that kind of fell through. But, yeah. Aside from that, I haven't really played that much since then. Alright, so let's see here. We're going back to the mansion. I'm wanting a group to play Stardew with. The desire to play it again has been building up. If I can find someone, farming friends to join me, I'd be up for it. Bummer that you don't have it on Steam. Yeah. I mean, I would think Stardew should run okay on a older PC though. I could be wrong though. That's a gamble with my computer, but it works perfectly fine on Switch. I mean, it's $15, so I really wouldn't mind buying it again on Switch. It's just that... I don't know. It's... I don't know what excuse I'm looking for here. I'm not trying to make an excuse. It's just that trying to get a group together on Switch hasn't always been the easy experience as far as my experience has gone. Okay, so we got the key to the music box. What do we got here? All right, what do we got here? Dear Trisha, as I've grown to learn about my birth parents, I feel as a great veil has been lifted up from my eyes. I now understand why Father Matthew was against us seeing each other. He was right. We shouldn't be together. Please believe me when I say I will not kill your mother. I never lied to you, and I never will. I don't know who killed Vivian. Hopefully, the truth will come to light someday. I did not kill your mother. There's so much that I want to tell you, but I cannot at this moment. I pray the day that when I can express everything, you will come quickly. All I can say now is that I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused. Please forgive me. Dang. What else is here? Wait, no. Open. Was it just the letter that was in here? I guess so. Huh. Alright, well... It's a very fit game on Switch too. I can sit back farming the game with literally outdoors. Okay, so there's a... Old mansion... It's an old mansion gate. Seems unused for some time. What would you be able to use this on? And this is the sewer? Okay, where's the sewer map? So there's the Painscreek map, sewer map. Community hospital to mansion. Old sewer entrance. Okay, hang on. Let's, there should be a well around here, too. Old mansion gate. I don't remember there being anything else. Another gate around here. Hey, Zinyathew! Vitamin drink. The vitamin drinks to fix your eye floaters. Oh, I should really just buy myself multivitamins because I don't get enough B6, B1, or vitamin D. You gotta be careful with vitamins though, because you can take you gotta really like a lot of those vitamin packs are kind of a scam, because the thing is you end up like peeing out a bunch of stuff anyway because your body can't absorb it all. So it's something to do research on. Zenny. Oh, I like that. Zenny. Look at this old... It's an old mansion gate key. Seemed unused for a long time. Old mansion gate key. Well, let's go to the sewers then. I don't know where to use this key. Aside from the study, I'm not too sure what else is locked up in there. Oh, and Vivian's desk, I guess, has a locked thing, too. I know a really good energy drink that has massive amounts of vitamins that I've tried and my body absorbs really fast. Also, hi, Star! Okay, okay. Old sewer entrance. Where could this be? Old sewer entrance. Here? No. Community Painscreek Hospital. Where is this entrance? Right here! Oh my gosh! I would pass this so many times. Oh my gosh, we're going in the poopy area! Oh my gosh, Sniper Sean too? Dang, I should stream early on Sundays more often. Everybody's coming down. Okay, so this should lead me to the mansion. Oh, how's that ooey gooey sound? The top has been sealed shut. Okay. Poopy tunnels. Bonnet uses caffeinated. Called caffeinated. You should follow the recommendations. No more than 2 a day. Where did I come from? I came from here. Okay. Everything's locked. So where am I here? So this is right here. So going down that way. Jesus. This is frustrating. Everything's locked. Wait. Oh, the X must mean... Does the X mean like things locked? Oh, the music is creepy. Giving me chills. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Sean. How are you doing? Oh, here's something. So where does this take us? Where does this take us? Take us. Where does this take us? Take us. Where does this take us? Where does this take us? Where? The morgue? Is this the hospital? Whoa, we got keys here. BH. Oh my gosh! It's Steve Moss's. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working on the mansion, sort of birthday gift for her. In the puzzle, Sophia was to visit both hers and Matthew's favorite locations in Painscreek. In each location lies a clue that Matthew has written on the wall of the build exterior. The clues, when put together, will point her to the location of her gift. I thought that was a neat idea. Sophia's favorite places. Oh. Ooh. Hang on. Well, I guess I don't need to write it down because I'll have this journal copy. Anne's courtyard, bridge over the stream by the gate entrance, post office. Why would someone why would someone like the post office? And where can I find Matthew's favorite places? I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. I had my doubts when Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all his diaries and looking through his investigation notes, I can help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. I still don't know if this anonymous person is a man or a woman, but they helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel that this person is trying to tell me something, that exactly what. This message said I would find something in his house. Teresi has received a key in the mail with initials BH. Does that mean Bernard's house? Oh! I searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just a hunch, simply that I'm thinking too much. But would he have really killed Vivian? No, because he loved Vivian. I think it was made pretty clear that he had a crush on her. There's something else about his interest that made me pause and wonder if he is indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. So what did I get? Looks like a room with some initials. Okay, so this probably goes to his bedroom. And a briefcase key. We still can't get into his bedroom at the end, though. Maybe that's where his briefcase is? And there's his wallet. He had another ID. I guess. But what happened to him though? Janitor's closet? Storage. A hammer? What can I use the hammer for? Maybe for Wanda's drawer? Electrical. Oh, I can turn the power back on the. Oh, I can turn the back on the hospital. How do I turn it on? What do I do? God damn it! Ah, sorry. That spooked me. Jesus. I never was able to touch any of them, and suddenly I can touch this one. Alright, the power's back on the hospital. Should be able to open that now. Yay! Is there anything else down here? Oh. That takes me back to the... Be spooked by a switch. Look. Yes. It was very... Jump scares are this... Squeak jump scares are the scariest jump scares. I'm sorry, okay? It just happened very suddenly. Like, I'm usually when a switch goes up, it's like a little bit slow. Alright, so now we can go into... Actually, I think there was something... I did read that I can get the map... Here. Alright. Oh, now I can go in here. Alright! Ah, stuff's happening, guys! Also, I'm thinking of snapping Dine 2 right now because it's half off. There, B. Everyone likes to bully me. I guess that's why she doesn't have Stardew Valley on Switch. Crit. Crit gets it. Ooh, what's this? 203! That's where Trisha was. Ooh. To Charles Roberts. I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you know what about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind it all. Wow, Henry Johnson just throwing Vivian under the bus. If you have any grudge, it's with her, not me. I was just a witness in Sophia's death. Not anymore. Fax it tomorrow. He never did. Chances are it was still Scott sending out the threat letters, though. I know what you did. Meet me at the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Scott had a typewriter in his secret room, so I'm pretty sure that it was him sending out those letters because he wanted to meet. Because he met Vivian by the well. Vivian Roberts. Dr. Henry Johnson, I would like to thank you for contribution to the Painscreek Community Hospital and the people of Painscreek for the past 2 decades. However, there has been reports regarding mishandling of the funds designated for Painscreek Church or Painscreek Hospital, most of which came from the Roberts Relief Fund. The support has meant to help the purchase of medical equipment and supplies. Since sum of nearly $160K has been estimated missing, we have no other choice except to open an investigation. Until you are able to explain the discrepancies between your accounting and others, we have no choice but to suspend all funding of the hospital for the time being. I'll be meeting you and your accountants to solve these issues. We may continue support to the hospital needs. So he was basically embezzling, but my guess is that he thought that he could maybe blackmail Vivian. But then he was present for the murder, but he's not the one that orchestrated the cover-up. Vivian was.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me.
Oh, that must have been Vivian.
Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back. What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls?
He might have been dead by now.
Important.
Alright, so we can go to Trisha's room right now, I guess. Trisha's hospital room. Looks like Henry was the only one that not to be a journaler. Alright. So we go to Trisha's room, which is upstairs. $203. Over here. 207, 206, 205, 204, 203. So this was Trisha's hospital room, and we don't really know why she was hospitalized. We just know that she's dead now. VSH tapes. Scott Brooks' body found by jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. What? He was murdered? Oh my god! Scott's body was found behind the bush at Maple Drive. The police are currently investigating the case. Police do not know this if this is tied to the murder of Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, a star suspect in the Vivian Roberts case, was found dead yesterday. His body was found on the roadside along Maple Drive at around 6:50 a.m. A jogger happened to find the body lying motionless behind the bush to the side of the road. He stopped to check if the person needed help, only to notice that the body was covered in blood. He immediately called 911. The body police arrived shortly around 7 a.m. and the victim was declared dead. The estimated time of the death was predicted to have been 4 or 6 hours prior. Put in the incident have occurred around 3 a.m. Questions have been raised in regards to the murder of Vivian Roberts, which Scott Brooks said was a key suspect. He has been released from prison. Oh my gosh. Looks like a room key. Yesterday, on hearing that Scott was apprehended for the murder of her mother, Trisha collapsed. Oh, that's why she went to the hospital. The hospital called the morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they suggested that she should stay there for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. It rained today. Trisha had always hated the rain. She stayed in bed, tucked under the blanket near the entire day. Aw, what did the rain do to you? Here and there, she mutters Scott's name out loud. She cries herself to sleep a few times. It pains me to see her like this. Ooh, did you make a bird vid? Feel free to post it in chat if you want. Charles visits Trisha almost every day. Today, he was quieter than usual. All of a sudden, he told me that Vivian had been seeing another man, apparently a banker, for more than a year. He asked me if Vivian ever talked to me about it. I said I didn't know anything, but was sure that Vivian would never have done such a thing. Then I realized that Trisha was awake. I'm not sure if she heard our conversation. Sheriff Howard came today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I'd already told him everything I know. It's frustrating to be asked over and over again about things that I just want to forget. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. If Scott was not the killer, then who killed Vivian? Derek came to see Trisha. I asked him how he was doing. He said that the medical expenses for Wanda were more than expected. Even with Charles' help, they've been forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Traveling with Charles made him see the rather ugly sides of the world. His mother hospitalized with terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend Trisha like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "Would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would he have chosen me?" I wish that I never heard that. Wow. Whose diary was that? Okay, this is Dorothy's, I guess. This is Dorothy's. So we got another key. A bedroom key found next to Dorothy's diary in the hospital, room 203. Whose key is this? Oh, Dorothy's bedroom key. Broken drawers. Okay, so I can go to Wanda's house. The briefcase. Alright, so I got lots of places I can go here. I wonder if Trisha found out that they were half-siblings and then maybe killed herself, and she was the one that jumped off the roof of the hospital? But then who killed Scott? I was assuming that maybe Matthew was the one that killed Vivian, but who killed... Oh, maybe what happened was that because Scott was the main suspect, someone killed Scott, thinking he was the one that killed Vivian. I think Bernard might have killed Scott, because Bernard had a knife in his... Ooh, gosh, man. Ooh, let's take a look at Viv's art. I want to see Viv's art. Oh, it's a happy little baby! Oh, it's so round! Oh my gosh, Finn, this is so good! I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, Vid. Oh my gosh, look how soft it is! Everyone go follow Vid. They're an amazing artist. Go follow! Follow right now! Do it! Do it! Do it! No, you. No, you! Aw, Vid. Love you too. Such a good burp. Oh, isn't it adorable? It's so round and fat and fluffy, and I love it so much. Alright, so let's go... Where do we go first? Let's go to Wanda's house. Oh, no, Dorothy's house. Let's go to Dorothy's house. Her house is right here. We have Dorothy's bedroom key. I love Bee's cackle. It did, however, just scare my... I do that. When Vander was lurking in my stream, I was swearing like a sailor. And apparently his wife gave him the look. Gave him a look. Alright, so here's Dorothy's room. A pendant of Mother Mary. Mother Maria. Daughter of Exmere found... It was her! Oh my gosh! She was the one that jumped. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead at Painscreek Community Hospital. Trisha Roberts falls 40 feet from the rooftops, lands on head, and dies. Oh my gosh, it was her. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts was found on the ground of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. I wonder if she did that when she found out Scott was killed. She probably didn't know. I don't think she ever really found out that Scott was her half-brother. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some near the reception area. She went out to find Trisha's lying motionless. Blood was falling out of her head. She quickly called Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Trisha to the emergency room at once. Unfortunately, it was too late. The hospital CTC shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital at around 6:30. She headed to the roof at 6:54. A few minutes before, her body was found on the ground. 3 floors below, Charles Roberts, ex-mayor and father of the deceased. Oh, man. Poor Charles, losing his mother. Like, Charles, basically, like, he had an affair, but he lost his wife, his daughter, and his mom, all in a short amount of time. Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's lots of tension here in Painscreek. Most people think Scott was as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Trisha from seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Trisha from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seemed to be avoiding her. Trisha should have not been discharged from the hospital at this point. She still needs help and rehabilitation. Derek and Scott fought at the market today. Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Trisha. Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now. They used to be such good friends. Oh my god, Scott was killed. November 16th. Trisha's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there she'll ask us why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her conditioning. Trisha is finally being admitted to the hospital for another mental breakdown. Oh my gosh, these poor kids. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Trisha at the hospital until he recovers. I think Charles appreciates my help. November 16th. Alright, that's all of Dorothy's diaries. Alright. So she died about a month after he was killed. Sophia. Dear Dorothy, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of the store on so many occasions. You have helped maintain its bright spirit. I would be lying if I said I'm not saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all the best for your new place. Do invite me once you've settled in. May God be with you. Best regards, Oliver Gibson. Sorry, let me catch up here. Thank you for sharing. Yes, thank you for sharing, Ved. That's why headphones are key. Yes. That's a way to go out. I know, right? Oh, we got a key here. A house key. Oliver photo lab coming. Oh! This probably goes to the photo lab. Oh, gosh. We can finally go to the photo lab. Sophia. Okay. So we can go to the photo lab now. I'm assuming anyway. Let's go. Whew, man. Breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs! Rinkies and lens keys, no problem, Ved. Oh, excuse me. We need to go. We're gonna head towards Wanda and Bernard's house. They live kind of close to each other. Oop, not there. I'm sorry. Happy you did an early. I'm so happy you did an early stream. I'm enjoying the game. Really awesome. I'll definitely try to do more early streams on the weekends. Because I love hanging out with you guys. You're all so nice. Okay, so I think we have Bernard's bedroom key. Yes, okay. Yes, we do. So I think... Okay, so this is what I think. I think So Scott didn't kill Vivian, but he was the main suspect. So I think someone killed Scott because they think he killed Vivian. And I think it was Bernard. The hospital gave me these pills. They're supposed to help fight depression. I feel slight dizziness. It might be the food that I ate this morning. The dizziness comes and goes. I'm still able to work. Not a big problem. It's my day off today. I didn't take the medication. But the evening I started thinking about Vivian. Yep. He liked Vivian. I had to drive Vivian again. So I took double the dosage. I had to migraine for the rest of the day. At least I didn't have to think about her. Couldn't Vivian stop seeing that guy? Why can't I stop thinking about it? Now I know that my dizziness comes from those pills. The pills, they don't seem to work anymore. It doesn't matter if I take them or not. I can't stop imagining what Vivian and that guy are doing whenever they meet. I stopped taking the medication. Oh, that's kind of dangerous, my dude. My guy, my dude, my bro. Bitch. I drove Vivian today since Derek is out of town with Charles. As I was driving, we talked. She expressed that despite having successful business, she felt empty and tired. Trisha hates Vivian for trying to stop her from seeing Scott. She seems to be really bothered by the name Vincent, and her relationship with Charles seems to be just for show. I wish I could comfort her. She's going through so much right now. If only I could confess to Vivian how much I respect and I have for her, how much I admire her. Even ever since Trisha brought up the name Vincent, Vivian has been pretty quiet. Even during dinner, she hardly spoke. I can barely remember the last time Vivian appeared happy. I don't think anyone can blame her. Wanda hasn't been coming to work for a while. Her illness is getting worse. I wonder how she's coping. Derek wasn't able to drive Vivian again, so I offered to help. It's been a month since I first drove for her. She's been opening up more and more to me, telling me about the struggles she's faced, her rocky relationship with Charles, how she's really disliked Scott. Sometimes I would give her some suggestions when she asks what she should do. Other times she just wants someone to listen to her. Mostly I'm just happy to be with her. Vivian seemed rather distraught recently. During the afternoon tea gathering, I stood outside the room and tried to listen to the conversations. She feels miserable being with Charles. They hardly look at each other, let alone speak. Personally, I don't think Charles deserves her. I finished reading Vivian's biography. Half the facts were incorrect. The writer should have done his homework better. Oh, I thought Vivian... It didn't have an author on it. Just Vivian's name. Sometimes when I'm driving for Vivian, she asks me to drop her off at the corner of a street, typically in front of Tom's Cafe. She always telling me that she will make it back home on her own. It aroused my curiosity, so after dropping her off today, I parked the car and watched her. She ordered a cup of coffee to go. She then left the cafe and walked up the street for about 5 minutes at a residential area. She stopped in front of an apartment and pressed the doorbell. Shortly after, a man in his early 30s wearing a suit opened the door. He leaned over and hugged Vivian. She gave the coffee to him and exchanged some words. I couldn't hear what they said, but they entered the apartment together. Who is he? Oh, is this the guy she was having an affair with? This is the 6th time I followed Vivian. After she went into the building with a guy, I parked the car nearby and waited for her to come out. Is this considered stalking? Yes! Yes, it is! After 2 hours later, a cab stopped out in the front of the apartment. Shortly afterward, Vivian came outside and the man followed closely behind. They chatted for a bit. Vivian looked extremely comfortable with him. Before leaving, she kissed him on the cheek. What's going on? Not hard to figure out, my man. I tracked down the guy. He works at a bank. Yep, the banker. The place where they meet is his apartment. How could she do that? Who the hell is she? I reported... She's only allowed to have an affair with me! No one else! I reported sick for the 3rd consecutive day. As I laid in bed, I keep thinking about why Vivian would be seeing another man. No matter what Charles did to her, she has kept her faith in him throughout the years. How could she have been having an affair now? She's better than that. She's supposed to choose me. Yep, see? Bernard, that's not cool. She's only allowed to have an affair with me. Nobody else. Come on. Anything else in here? I don't think so. You're supposed to be with me is a horribly narcissistic thing to say. I know, right? A lot of people didn't really like Bernard because he was very, uppity and stern. Which doesn't mean to have a narcissistic behavior, but it definitely kind of checks. Yeah, and I think he's the one that stabbed Scott, because if you go in here, he has 2 cases, one with a knife and one without of it, and a knife is missing from the case, and Scott was the one that was stabbed. You're supposed to be smarter than to pick me, and is my personal motto. Okay, back. Welcome back, Vid. He broke an axe too. But yeah, but the PI, Steve Moss, gave his doubts that Bernard was the killer too. Which I'm doubtful too. I don't think it was him either. I think he killed Scott, but I don't think he killed Vivian. Alright, so this is Wanda's house. So we need to be able to, we should be able to get into Wanda's drawer here. Pumpkin muffin and pumpkin seeps? Oh my gosh, Fed. Sure, did you bring enough for the rest of the class? Right, my lovely, I need to head off and take the meds and sleep. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming, Animal. You have a great night, okay? Sleep well. Tell the missus that I'm sorry that I spooked her. I like to ask Chef if I should get Dying Lights too, and don't worry, people. It won't do anything to me financially. I say go for it. If it's not gonna, you know... Woo! Okay. If it's not gonna hurt you financially, get it. She giggled. The school called. The principal told me that kids have been calling Derek names, saying that he's a bastard child. I know Derek wants to know more where his father is. I don't know what to say to him. The school called me again and told me that Derek poked a bird's nest till it fell off the tree. After that, he stoned the chicks to death. Derek, what the fuck? This resulted in him being suspended from school for a week. Yeah. The principal asked Derek if he had suffered any kind of trauma that would cause him to act like this. I could not tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed. Oh my gosh. Derek was there to witness that? He was only 5 when it happened. Derek stopped going to school. He told me school isn't for him. I should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. I must have been bottled up his emotions all these years. Maybe it's time I start homeschooling him. Wow! So Derek saw the whole thing. Psychiatric evaluation of Derek Tyler. After almost 5 months of sessions, your son, Derek Tyler, is now much better. We are still unable to get him to talk much, but he still has chosen to express his thoughts and feelings through written text, which is a breakthrough for him. During his last session, however, he wrote the following. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying, and her tears dripped onto my face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Says it will wake everyone up. So I was very quiet when I opened the door. Back door. Kitty flew away. There was noises behind the wall fence. There was a door that was always locked, but there's a light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through the keyhole. There were 4 people. 2 of them were fighting. A baby was crying. Oh, this is how Sophia killed. Then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek had since been very quiet. We haven't been able to grasp fully if what he wrote was real or imaginary. Nevertheless, we are concerned of the situation. Kindly get back to us. We can discuss this further steps in helping him. So Wanda was in on it. She knew what happened. She didn't like Sophia. Oh, here's the purse. Wait, what's this? Hang on. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Does that say Vivian? Yeah. Oh, so this was a gift from Vivian. I wonder if it's like, thank you for keeping quiet gift. This is back in the 80s, so isn't the present day 95? So present day is 99, I believe. Yeah, August 3rd, 1999. The murder happened in 95. Okay. Alright, so now where we go? Oh, we can go to the photo lab. Nearly ready for the second Pokemon movie. Yeah! My personal favorite, if I'm being honest. Lugia is one of my... I love Lugia's design. He's one of my favorite legendaries. Big ass hands, big ass wing hands. Aw, man, I love that shit. You actually saw the third one at the cinema? Third one was okay. We're gonna go to the photo lab. Walnut. Was Walnut was where the photo lab was? Here it is. Alright, we're finally going into the photo lab. I like that one with Entei. I do really like Entei, but him being called Daddy and him like yelling at ooh, isn't that a clock? This is I love this. I know of this. It's like a very famous astrological clock. I don't remember where it is. Maybe Prague. I want that picture though. Goodness. Yeah, Lugia's a favorite of mine too. Big wing arms are a mood. That's why I like Yveltal too. That's a good design. My favorite Pokemon is Xerneas, but I do think Yveltal, sorry, I can't pronounce their names, is actually a better design. Because as much as I love Xerneas, I think its silhouette is a bit confusing. I haven't seen all the movies, but that might be my favorite, although I do like the second one too. I've seen most of them. I had a little run through of Pokemon movies back in the day. The writing's all over the place, but you know, that's Pokemon for you. It's not Pokemon unless the writing's all over the place. What? He said there was tools in the photo lab. Oh, here we go. This? Ooh. Okay, we got a wrench. I don't know what to use the wrench for. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will be not joining the part of the annual religious gathering from July 18th till July 23rd in South York. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday saying he was not feeling well. I assumed he was also informed you about the last minute change. Please send him in regards. We wish a swift recovery so he may serve the people of Painscreek soon. So he was not available for July 17th, 1995. That was when Vivian, wasn't that... Wait, no, that was when Vivian was murdered in August. This was when Dr. Johnson disappeared. Was around then. We just attend Trisha's funeral this morning. Oh gosh. Charles tried to be strong, but at the end of the ceremony his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. Oh. It truly pains the soul of a witness to so many deaths occurred here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was of a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media said, I will not forever a moment believe that Scott killed her. It doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hunt hurt the most, probably because I spent the last years mentoring her. She was a smart kid and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all his family members. Yeah. I mean, like I said, he had an affair, but I don't think he deserves to lose to lose all his family members like that. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. Wanda passed away on March 2nd, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after the funeral, Derek moved out of Painscreek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing at the end of the month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyways, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. It's so funny. Spud started watching the Journey series of Pokemon on Netflix, and I watched some of it. It was good, so I've been watching it on my own. And now Arx told me that he watched an episode with her this morning, and he was like, fuck, it's so good. I haven't seen the. I don't know if I've seen the Journey series. So we got a wrench. Ooh, a plunger? So what do I use the wrench for? Alright, I need to run to the restroom, so I will be right back. Take a stretch and get some water if you need to. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I need to help my mom and get some water. Okay. Also, I've only ever just cleaned the pumpkin seeds. Toss them in the bowl. Ooh. I might have to try that. It's been a while since I've done toasted pumpkin seeds. Alright. Oops. They said there was a shovel too, right? Oh, shit. Okay. So we have a shovel and a wrench. I'm not too sure what to do with them. Welcome back! Yay, thank you! I'm gonna just look, see what I need to do with these. I'm guessing there's a time capsule I need to dig up, because there was talk about that. Not too sure. Back to school tomorrow. Oh. I'm glad. It's good to have some alone time. Like it's like I don't have a kid, but I remember being a kid. I remember how I used to drive my family nuts because I was a hyper little shit. So no, it's very important to have some you time. 2 weeks, wow. Man, she's growing up so fast. Let's see here. I'm not too sure what to do here. Dude, we were doing homework before, and it was the book with just really simple words, and she sounded all the letters and managed to place together what they said. Wow. You could not read when you were 5. Man, I don't remember. I remember only maybe like starting to understand reading when I was in 1st grade, and that's when you're already like 6 or 7. Not too sure what to do with the wrench or the shovel. Let me see if Hi again. Hey, welcome back, Hannah. We only started primary school when we were 7. Oh. Let's go back to the church and see if this it says mansion key, but I guess we can try to see if this will get me into the where am I going? This way. Okay, so they said that there's a time capsule, and they said that it could be in the church, it could be in the, I'm sorry, in the cemetery, the playground, or behind the cabin. Now that I have a shovel, I wonder if I can start digging places up? Actually, there's probably more I can do with the, no. Alright, let me go back in the sewers, actually. How is Moida Mystery? It's going pretty good. I'm a little stuck again, but I might be able to do more in the sewer. So back to the poopy place we go. Back to the poopy place we go. Ha 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 ha. Gravedigger B. Yep. Alright, let me see here. Sewer map. Wait, right here. Poop digger B. That's me! Digging up the poop. Alright, so... the mayor... so we went this way. Was there anything this way? No. Okay. So I guess if they're gray, that means I can open them. Okay, so here's this. I went that way, so let's go this way. Love the sound of the gush under my shoes. Nothing. Bolted from the other side. Really? What could it be over here? Fuck. So much for that. Unless there's another entrance? I'm trying to understand his marks here. I took a pretty long shower to try to get some kind of fresh start. I've been feeling kind of stuck in my head and thoughts today. Aw, I know the feeling, Hannah. Long showers are always nice. Hope you feel lighter soon. Yeah, definitely. I know that feeling. I hope your thoughts give you some relief. They can be. This one was... well, that's good to hear. Showers do kind of, like, just sort of take some weight off, for sure. Okay, so... okay, so this just takes me back to the hospital, I think. Frustrating. Yeah, that goes back to the hospital. Yeah, okay. So then what? I hate showering, so mine are like 3 minutes long. It depends. I've been taking longer showers because, cleaning myself has become a process. And I need to make sure I get the process all the way done. Because my hair, I dry out I dry out pretty easily. So I make sure to like, and I have special shampoo that's supposed to be anti-dandruff. And I have special moisturizing conditioner. So I really need to make sure, you know, unless I want to basically break out into a fuzzball, I really need to take the time to, take care of everything. Bus journey and showers are the best for my imagination. Oh gosh, I love them. I might even sneak multiple a day. Really? How do I get out of here? Hang on. Which is great because I'm very lazy, so the fact that I enjoy them keeps me from being smelly. I am lost. Where am I? Where am I going? Okay, there we go. I hate getting into the shower. I hate detangling my hair, my scalp. Kind of sensitive, and my hair is always tangled. Ugh, yeah. I cut my hair pretty short recently, which definitely helps. Okay. Let's go to... Couldn't get into the post office, right? Let's try the inn again. What about the cafe? Could I get into the cafe? No, I cannot get in the cafe. I guess we'll try the inn again. Maybe I missed something. This was the first place I looked, so maybe I didn't look. Maybe I missed something. Okay, there was, in Bernard's, Bernard still has a locked, desk that I need to get into somehow. And then there's these. The toolbox lock. Can I open it? No. Darts. Here's a key that you requested. I'm not sure what else to do. Let me take a look here. I need a little help. It looks like... Oh, fuck. Okay. There's a key on the floor in the mansion that I totally missed. Shit, man. I don't know how anyone's supposed to play this game without cheating once in a while. Unless I'm just, like, missing, like, a special level of dumb with missing all this stuff. Wouldn't be very good for the water shortage to be... Oh, yeah. If I shower too often, my skin literally falls off. My skin is so darn dry. I can relate to that. Especially with if you have, like, thin, frizzable hair like I do. if I had a water computer for letter and money, I'd spend an entire day in the shower. If I did that, I would get a pool. I love swimming so much. Man, waterproof computer and a pool. I could get like some exercises in and then just go back to go on the computer. Oh, that's the dream, Crit! Wouldn't be very good for the water sources around the world. Funny how we have much different thoughts of showers, even though it's such a mundane thing. I mean, it's a chore. Like it's one of those upkeep chores, and sometimes, you know, depending on the person, they either love chores or they hate them. More often than I just need to be reminded to shower. I hate it so much that I tend to put it off and forget. I can honestly relate to that vid. Especially since in our house, our shower is, the only working shower we have is in the basement, and it's an unfinished basement. It's kind of dingy and gross. We're trying to get some renovation done in this house eventually next year, hopefully, crossing our fingers. I would love to have a normal shower again. But having a dingy, gross shower makes showering even harder. I did install a water recycler too. Then, babe, you stink. Go shower. Swimming's the best. Yes, I love swimming so much. I miss it so much, though. I have pretty bad body image issues, so swimming with a bunch of people around isn't really my cup of tea. But there's really not a lot of options where I can go swim by myself. Or heck, an installed boiler at the top of the waterfall. Infinite shower. True, I just have strong lids on. My hair is weird. My scalp is extremely sensitive. I have so much hair, like the 17-inch long hair I've had a few years back weighed 2 kilograms. And my scalp is really dry. Do you have, like, thick hair? I have really thin hair. But is your hair, like, really thick? I used to swim a lot, not much these days. I enjoy doing the dishes. It's my moment of peace and quiet where Spud doesn't bother me, and it helps me anxiety. See, that's funny. Because, dishes would be probably the thing that a lot of people don't like. Extremely thick. I feel that too, B. Is why we don't swim much during summer. Yeah. Even though I kind of want to. Yeah, we have lots of nice lakes around here with public access, but there's always like a family with families and a bunch of kids, and I'm just too, I don't know, I'm just too caught up in my own body dysmorphia. That's what she said. Jen. Ooh, boo, I left my glasses downstairs. Be right back. Okay. Alright. So I think it said it was in the bedroom. Let's check the bedroom. Okay, that's the... No. Bedroom was right here. It's right fucking there! How did I miss that? 201... Is this the key that goes to... Fuck. Alright. Now we can go back to the fucking hotel. Jesus. How did I miss that? I've been in that room several times. Oh my gosh. If there's somebody out there who plays this without a guide at all, good for them, because... Dang. I'm doing my best. Like, a lot of the guides are really hard because this is such a non-linear game that it's hard to... I'm doing my best not to get spoiled because I don't want to get spoiled. Because the story is, like, really... I think the story is really interesting, and I want to see it, like... I want to be like, oh, that... I want to be like, oh, so this is the drama, huh? Like, I want to experience it like that, but try to look up a guide, sometimes it's like... You know... You find... I don't want to be like, discover it like, you know, I'm two steps ahead of where I am. Maybe I should go for a swim again. Probably all the pools around me look boring. It's too bad. I mean, I wish we all could live by each other. Like, let's find a town like this where everyone's left, and let's all buy it. You know, put our money in and rent it out, and just live there, like, together as a community with all our friends. Doesn't that sound nice? Oh, we're finally in this room. So this is Steve Moss's hotel room. He was the PI. He was hired by an anonymous source. And let's see here. Okay, there's his diary. Let me look at here. Whoa, pictures. It's the girl. Okay, so yeah, there's stuff in there. Where can I find the key? Okay, I did find that already. The code is Calvin's date of... Calvin's date of birth! Oh, goodness! Okay. So yes, we knew Calvin's date of birth. Calvin's date of birth. I don't... So, that's Pastor. That's Father Calvin, I believe? Lobby. I'm very excited, okay? This is good. This is good. I want more games like this, but I haven't been able to find too many. We actually have a leisure center not too far away here with a swimming pool. Oh, jealous. I know that's not important, but I want a pool to look nice and fancy, not just white tiles. I would love a pool, like a nature, like, I have an uncle that lives in Virginia who has a pool where there's no, he doesn't ever use, like, it's like a natural pool, except it's man-made. There's no, he doesn't bleach it or put any chlorine in it. It basically, he puts, like, special kind of algae and moss in it, and it cleans itself. That's the kind of pool I want. Plus with lots of plants and flowers around. It looks like it's just one with nature and all that bullshit. I love that. I swim during fall, winter, spring, and there's not much people then. Mostly because they're not crazy like I am probably. But it's more yeet yourself in out of your icicle and actual swimming. I mean, isn't there like a... Like, I've seen it in Canada, and I've seen some stuff in, like, Norwegian. Where people go swimming when it's, like... in the middle of winter when there's like ice, and they just come out of it like, oh, no biggie, just, you know how you grow up in the north when you can just go swim under the ice. And I'm just like, I prefer the cold over the sweating, but that might be a bit much for me. We can all have a hot spring and go swimming. Oh, that sounds so nice. The house was a pool. This house is a pool. My bro is lost. Started prepping it for summer, and then stopped, so it's back to pond. Ooh. Dang, isn't a single house for 100 miles with a pool around here. I forget the pools are relatively common in the USA by comparison. More or less. They're definitely more common down south. Up here, not so much, because we get pretty hard winters, and that means that you can't really have an outdoor pool and use it for, like, half the year. Yeah, yes and no, Crit, yeah. No one really has a private pool here. Depends where you live, I suppose. Like, you'll see houses with private pools definitely south. Like in Southern California and Florida. Big time, when they don't really get any kind of real actual winter. Mom-in-law was supposed to get Sam in a new car when he got his license, but apparently he pissed her off and she got a pool made instead. Oh, gosh. Chlorine makes my skin a bit red, so I tend to stay away from it most of the times. It hurts my eyes. So yeah, I definitely don't really like swimming in chlorine. That's better than a bunch of, dead skin cells and fart water. Oh, they do the polar bear plunge here. Oh yeah, here too. It's a thing in the winter. 10 Fahrenheit, and they go jump in the water at the beach. I picture California with a lot. Yeah, like in Florida, you get to a pool and you have a screen over the gators and get... Yep, yeah. Yeah, you gotta make sure that the gators don't get in there. Hole in the ice, if you have. Never done that, though. Not at all, Cali. Yeah, sure, probably southern, maybe. Okay, I gotta play the game. Yeah, who is that? Painscreek Community Hospital. Where can I find the key? Trisha had it. Bernard Hopkins. Father died in mine accident. He was home in the day Vivian was killed. No alibi. Interview with Dorothy. Interview with Mary tomorrow at Moon Cafe. Meeting with Sheriff at the Outpost. He mentioned wanting to show me some files. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff to hide there. Whoa, 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 whoa. I found a panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed in one of the corners. In corner secret panel? Okay, we'll check that out. The briefcase! I have the briefcase key. Oh! Well, no wonder I couldn't figure out the dart puzzle. Because the dart fell. That's right. Okay. So I was trying to do the math here. So triple points, that would be 60. And then double points, that's 18? So it was here. Okay, we gotta go back to Bernard's place. Oh, that's why I couldn't figure it out, because one of the darts fell. Ah. The code for Charles' safe, Charles, is in the gallery. It's Vincent's birthday. How could I not have thought about that? Call Sheriff James, check his file. So Vincent's birthday is the code in his gallery? Oh gosh, Vincent's birthday. We gotta figure that out. So Vincent's birthday. I was right, it was a date. And then the code for the sheriff office is 7741. Okay. When was Vincent born? Andrew Reed, 3rd-degree burns. 44-year-old might be with burns found at home, pronounced dead at the scene. 3rd-degree burns found across his body, completely charred all over, face, neck, and hands, heavily charred across the legs and feet. Closer inspection reveals punctured lungs with an object. Oh, my kitty cat wants to come in. Hang on, guys. My little shit wants to come in. Come on in, baby girl. You jump and you get out. Oh yeah, that's exactly. I think we call ours the penguin plunge, actually, when I think about it. I've gotten fatter over the years, so I'll be wristed in the cold water like a seal. It's actually also slightly warmer in water than it is in the air. So that's how some seals, that's why during the winter, seals will actually spend their time in the water, because it's technically a few degrees warmer in there than actually in the air. Because there's no wind chill in the water, because it's, it's water. Let your little shitty come here. Oh, she's right here. She's a stinky. She's a stinky little girl. She's so smelly. That's a lie. She smells like the forest. She smells like the forest and the trees. She's my little forest spirit. Puncture lungs with an object similar to a switchblade or a small knife. Oh. So Andrew Reed was... Oh. So Andrew Reed was murdered. And he was murdered due to prolonged submersion of the body water. Estimated time of death might be accurate. Estimate death between 12 to 16 days. Top right. So skull leaning towards the front. Oh, wide crack, usually a sharp object with a strong force. Front torso, face, and back portions of forearm suffer numerous. So he was murdered too. Strangulation. Oh my gosh. And Vivian Roberts. Found lying in front of her mansion. Gaze pronounced dead scene. Cracked. Found at the right side of the head. Impact caused by strong force with a sharp object. On front torso and back sides of both forearms. Vivian died from loss of blood. Dang. Alright, okay, so we got stuff. We got stuff we can do. Whatever happened to him? Alright. So it's there. Okay, so let's go back to Bernard's place. Actually, no. He said that there was a secret panel here? On the corner? The corner of what? Did I get anything else? No. Uh... Connor's Corners event canceled. Wait, did he, what did, let me read that again. Let me read that again. Whoop. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed in one of the corners. Reception area. It's part of the counter. Inn's reception area, part of the counter. This counter? What counter? This one? There's like several counters here. What is he talking about? Inn's reception area. I don't know what they're talking about. There's like so many counters. Hang on, let me look quick. Here we go. On the desk behind the reception desk, where you find the key. On the desk behind the reception desk. On the desk behind the reception desk? Wait, what's going on? What? I have nearly all my chocolates already. Getting the seal bot was up and running. What kind was it, Crit? Can I share a dip pick? Oh, what? Oh, like a cookie dipping your cookie in milk pick. You can share some picks, Hannah. Sure, Hannah. I'm sorry. A what pick? I'm still, hang on. What is it? What did that say? On the desk behind the reception desk where you find the key. What is he talking about? Left. Oh, that's so, wow, that's so pretty. Is that you, Hannah? I see, I get it now. A dip pick. The left wood Left wooden panel on the cupboard back of the reception. On the cupboard? Left wooden panel. Back of the reception? Still not getting this. Fuck it. Is there a video that I can just look? Or image? Okay. Right here? Are you kidding me? How was I to— ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, it's a little bunny. Logbook. There's a private investigator in town by the name of Steve Moss. Rumor has it that someone hired him to investigate Vivian's death after the police ceased their own search. It's a tragedy that Vivian's murder case was never solved. I saw Matthew today while he was cleaning the church. He looked thinner than he used to be. We talked a bit. He told me that he would be leaving Painscreek soon as services won't be needed here anymore. I think the recent deaths in Painscreek affected him tremendously, not to mention the tragedy that befell his adopted son. Scott, even now no one knows what really happened. None of them cases were ever solved. Sometimes I wonder if Scott did kill Vivian, or was he just unfortunate and wrongly accused. Mr. Moss came by today. He decided to question me, see if I know anything he hadn't already learned. I told him everything I legally could. When asked how his investigation went, he said something about an incident that happened in 1975, which might be the breakthrough he needed. That would be Sophia. As he left, I could not help but wonder if he had anything to do with the mansion maid who left the Painscreek. Is there anything with this clock? No? Okay. Please ignore my— oh no, Hannah, you look great. That's a beautiful picture. It was pretty darn chilly, not gonna lie. I mean, knowing where you are, I can imagine that it gets pretty cold up there. It's a wonderful picture, Hannah. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, we can, was there anything else? Okay, so now we can go to Bernard's house and figure out what his code is for his stupid desk. Now that we have all the information. So what was Vincent's date of birth? Okay, twat waffle. So it was right there. So that is an 18. Okay, okay. So, math. My favorite part of anything. Alright, so it was double points. What's, where's my calculator? I need a calculator. I can't do math. I've been out of school for so long. I can't do math. Okay, calculator. So we get 18 times 2, because it's double points, so it's 36. So it's 60, 50, and 36. Okay. Plus 50. Alright, so that's 146. So, if we subtract 501 minus 146, it'd be 355. Ooh, minus 9? Because that's what that is, minus 9. 346. Is that the code? Is that your stupid ass code to your dumbass desk? It probably isn't. It's probably something else. No, fuck. Okay. Ugh. Alright, hang on a second. Let me see here. Study room lock desk hint. Subtract the yellow darts points from the red darts total. So the red darts total... So we got 501. Okay, so it's... Should I subtract 9 from 355? Minus 9. 346. Wait. Wouldn't that be the... Hang on. 501... 501 minus 355 minus 9. 137. Jesus. Did I not... Hang on. So it's 137 maybe? One, 3, 7. Oh, that's it! Bitch! Looks like a desk key. What else is in here? Nothing? Oh, here we go. When the police reported that Vivian was murdered, I was floored. I still don't know what to do. My mind is blank. All I can think is, how did it happen? How can Vivian be dead? Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. People are coming or calling in to express their condolences. Charles hasn't been out of his room for days, and Trisha's crying her heart out. Dorothy has been assigning busy work to all the mansion employees, hoping that it would take their minds off of Vivian's death. Samuel, our security guard, has been reviewing all the tapes of the past 2 weeks for any suspicious activities. I wish I could be any help. Scott was just apprehended for the murder of Vivian. Is that true? No one would have thought of that. I could never, ever believe that Scott would be capable of killing someone, let alone Vivian. Yet it makes me so mad. I feel confused. Trisha was admitted to the hospital today. She has a nervous breakdown after finding out that Scott could be her mother's killer. Her condition has been getting worse over the past few weeks, and no one has been able to properly help her. Charles finally decided to seek help from the hospital. Matthew never believed that his son killed Vivian. He hired some fancy lawyer to defend him. Scott's been released on bail today. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't think Scott should have been released at all, despite the insufficient evidence. He killed Vivian. I know that he's guilty. Everyone knows it. This should have gone ahead and prosecuted him. The maids were cleaning the mansion when they found some stuff belonging to Vivian, a key and some stationery. Oh, this goes to Vivian's desk. I asked Charles what he'd like me to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. I brought them back to my place. Vivian's death has caused lots of grief to everyone, especially Charles. After hearing how heartbroken Charles was 2 nights ago, I can't bear to see him suffer more. Scott should pay for what he did. Yes! Bernard killed Scott. Bernard 100% killed Scott. The knife is missing downstairs. You picked the shirt. I meant, what's going on? Ducks, Hannah? You picked that shirt today? It's meant to be ducks? But ducks are cute. Ducks are cute. Did you show Shem the mallard? Bernard. What'd you do? Bernard killed Scott! Doesn't that make sense to you? He killed Scott! He killed Scott! Fucking Bernard. I know, right? I like the name Bernard, too. How dare these people whose names I like, because I like them for possible OCs in the future, do bad things. Did they all off each other? Okay, so I'm pretty sure at this, I have like a inkling that Matthew was the one that killed, Father Matthew was the one that killed, because he loved Sophia. And then Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew all played a part in her death. And they all were mysteriously murdered. And right now he seems like... And and Scott was the one... And Scott confided in him all the stuff. And then I think because... Yeah, and I think because Scott was the main suspect and Bernard was in love with Vivian, Bernard was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna off Scott. Scot-free! I think he actually did. Alright, we're going to Vivian's desk, because we have a key for it now. Although we have lived in the same house, Charles and I hardly speak to each other. I know that he's been feeling guilty ever since his affair, but that was 20 years ago. It's high time I forgive him out loud. Next, I need to work things out with Trisha. I've been objecting her relationship with Scott for quite some time. And doing so, Trisha has been avoiding me. I haven't been a good mother, but I want to be there for whenever she needs me from now. I just want things to go back the way they were. The agency has arranged for a new guy to help me. His name is Owen Smith. Quite a young man from what he has accomplished. During our meeting, Owen asked me many things, as if he was interviewing me. The brief interaction turned out to be hours long. However, by the end of it, he said he was everything he needed and would get things moving away. I have a good feeling about him. Who's Owen? Owen called me to meet me today. He had the papers ready for me to sign. He said that he had said that the location of the expedition has been approved. All we need to do is the down payment. That's great. I signed the papers almost immediately. After that, I informed our accountant, Helen, to transfer the money from Robert's relief funds, since the hospital won't be needing it for a while. Owen's been a great help since we brought up the idea of the art gallery for the public. I'm not sure if this thing could go quickly if it had been some other agent. I hope that much. The art gallery will open 3 months. I'm so excited about it. We have received most of the artwork from the contributors and artists. All I need now is ask Charles if he would be willing to donate some of his paintings in the exhibition. For success, it would be good use for us, and it would be good for us and for Painscreek. I haven't felt this alive since a very long time. I have a purpose now. Oh, there's all Vivian's. Okay, so we got all Vivian stuff. Alright, so what is Vincent's birthday? Because that's the code in the gallery. You bringing in viewers? Dang it, rich people. I know, right? I've captured a large spider, and I will place the little capture box so that we can also watch. Aww! Hello, little spider. Aw, cute. Good going, Crit. Yeah! Forcing a spider to watch me? Not cruel at all. Oh no, Jen! Okay, so Vincent's birth dates. Do we have... Shit. How do we figure out Vincent's birth date? Let's see here. It would have been 75? Would be the year. Visits Charles. Dorothy leaving. Vivian's medical report. Sister Rachel's confession. Okay, so July 4th. Okay, so it had to be before July 4th? Or was it on July 4th? Should we just try July 4th? July 4th, 1975. So it would be 070485? No. When did we hear about June? June 18th. So it's between June and July. June 18th. Okay. I'm not writing to you as your doctor, but as a special friend, I know. Okay. As for Charles, you'll know that having his affair publicly. Well, the family is a boy after all. So was it before June 18th? Andrew Reed. Where is Madeline? Madeline's letter to... Okay. What do you have done, my son? Okay, so June 16th. So it looks like he was born in June? Let's see here. Let me look at Charles. Okay, here it is. July 6th. Alright, so we know it was June. Goodness. Okay, there's nothing here. We know he was born in 1975. September. Dang, man. 75 is 8 months. Okay, she's 8 months into her pregnancy. April. So maybe he was born in May, actually. Dang it, man. A lot of people are scared of spiders. Aw, spiders are cute! Man, I am just unsure. Where I find this. Wait! Wait, I know where to find it! We're gonna go back to Scott's cabin. Hang on. There was a date in the back of... Oh, the photo! I know where to find it. At least I'm taking my best guess here. Sorry, I'm not caught up in chat. I'm trying to play the game. If I spend time reading the chat, then it's... Then I spend all the time reading the chat. Oh, excuse me. That was a burp. I burped. Whoopsies. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doo-doo-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-boop-boop, dump-a-dump-a-dump-ba-ba-ba. Actually, let's check also behind the cabin, because they said that there could be a place to dig around here. I don't see anything, though. My guess it's in the cemetery. Because that's a locked area up. Secret room. Okay, here. Right there! He was born! Hang on. Where's my fucking notebook? June 21st? 21st. 1975. June 21st. Alright, I hope that's right. Alright, now we gotta go back to the mansion. Huffing it back to the mansion. Ba-da-da. Boop. Beep, blop, bloop. I still have no idea where this key is. Show Manson. Here it is. Oh, isn't it big and pretty? A fountain in the middle, too. I still don't know where this key goes. This was in Scott's place? An old gate key. It's an old mansion gate key. I don't know where this could be used, though. Heck the birds, I want to bathe in the fountain. Alright, let's see. June 21st. 06 21st 85. No? June 21st 75. No? June 20th 75. Oh my god, I thought we had it. Fuck. Okay, hang on. When... Okay, what do we got here? What am I doing here? what to do now. Let's see here. Okay, thought that was his birthday, but I guess not. What do we got here? And I went through screw. Compliment pile? Aw. You guys are too sweet. Too nice! Stop being so nice! Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do next here. Okay, there's this glove compartment. How do I get into this glove compartment? Oh, right! Okay, no, we're not done yet. I'm sorry. I've totally forgot I have the sheriff's. Okay, okay, okay. We can go to the sheriff's. I have a code for the sheriff's. Oh my gosh. All you guys are awesome artists and just awesome people, and I'm very fortunate to know you all. The fact that you would spend your Sunday with me means a lot. Aww. Aw, I wish I had those bee emotes, man. I missed out on them. One second, guys. There we go. And follow Squeaky because I'm sure Squeaky would love Squeaky art. I mean, it's my art, so I'm always going to be a little bit unhappy about anything that I do. Alright, so we actually have a code for the sheriff. I just completely forgot it. Alright. Oh, it's been a while since we've been here. Okay, so the code for this is 7741. Woohoo! Nope, come on, let me... To Sheriff Howard, to crack Vivian's Robin's skull shows that the weapon used is an object with a heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description. There's an axe missing from Bernard's case. But here's the thing. I still don't think it's Bernard, because why would Bernard need to break into his own case to get the axe from? To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming either a man or a strong man who has experienced the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in the front of her torso, as well as the backside of both her arms, showing that she tried to block the attacker by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. This clarifies the following. The victim was facing the killer. The killer was strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and the killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, left-handed. I think they're trying to pin it on Bernard here, but that doesn't make sense. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, because they said that Bernard was left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being axe still remains. Since It is me doing you a solid. Do not, under any circumstances, leak this information out, or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want anyone more necessary about these details. Hope this information helps. Can I open these now too? I can. Okay. Murder case record of an alibi. I wasn't here when my wife was killed. I left for... Oh, this is Charles Robbins. I left in New York on July 18th and attended a conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend. On the morning of July 20th, however, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing me that Vivian had been murdered. I could not believe that I heard. I cut short of my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. There's an annual religious gathering event. Oh, this is Matthews, in Hartford, where pastors from different churches in our state's vicinity meet and discuss what we can do to help our society. The event started on July 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended on July 23rd. Wasn't there a note that said that he had to cancel? I represent Painscreek Trinity Church at the event. Our church can confirm this because we had to cancel our Sunday service that week. I was preparing for the fundraising event that I felt sick. However, there was no one who could really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian goodnight and headed back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there's no one else that lives there. I live alone. Yeah, no, because we said in this journal that he couldn't believe that Vivian was dead. No, why would he write that if he was the murderer? Dorothy Patterson. Yes, Bernard was not feeling well that day, so he left slightly earlier than usual. However, he finished his work before he left. When I saw his sick, he appeared. I wonder how he could have kept on working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trusts him so much. Me, I was around the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure that the other maids were doing their jobs. The fundraising event, which was not to be held for the following day, was important to Vivian, so we were all making sure that everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the door and then went home. No, I live alone. My name is Mary Montanez. I've been working in the kitchen for the past few days with the upcoming fundraiser event. Jim's Bakery was supposed to deliver the cakes, but a few days before the event, they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly, I was in charge of the cakes. I was so mad because they didn't have much time, and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for Vivian's business. But after hearing that Vivian was murdered, all my anger and work just sort of became irrelevant. Let's see here. I remember dropping Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that to drive for Vivian, but she told me that to take a break since I haven't had a day off for quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who was moving upstate to West Dakota. West Dakota? Not north or south, but west. One sort of friend, an elementary school buddy that used to live there, but moved when he received a scholarship. I stayed at this place for a few days before I came back. Yes, you can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give you the number later. Derek never gave me the number. I don't think it was Derek either. A key. A car key? Okay, so I think this opens up his glove box. Anything else in here? A whistle. All right, so I think. Okay, hang on. So, I think it is Matthew, because Matthew said that his alibi was that he was at a church convention or something like that, but then there was like something at the photo gallery where he had to cancel it. Vivian's murder case, newspaper, fund Vivian's medical reports, Matthew hires lawyer, threat letter to Henry, Oliver's letter to Dorothy, Derek's event canceled. This is it. July 18th. We were going to hear that Father will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering. See, oh my god, it was him! Holy shit! It had to be him, because he said this was his alibi, and this is a letter saying that he didn't go, though. Goodness. What's going on? Wait, the Dakotas don't exist? What is this? Wait, what? Find out who was the murderer, or was a 6 years old diary that's my birthday. Where I believe it was Father Matthew, because that was my guess when I first started the stream, because he loved Sophia, and we did find out later that Scott confided everything to him, and one of his alibis was going to this religious gathering, but here is a letter counteracting that he didn't actually go. Born and raised. Wait, was it? No. So I think it was Matthew. Okay, let's open the glove box. What time does the sun set? I have to make sure I have to... So it's 5:30? I think it sunsets around... Sunsets in about an hour. Okay, let's see if we can wrap this game up here. I think Matthew did it with an axe, because there was an axe that was broken out of Bernard's house. But why would Bernard need to break in to get his own fucking axe? That doesn't make sense. Here, okay. Unlock. What do we got here? Oh, his lockbox. My head hurts, my tire's flat, and the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not! Are you talking about Bernard? You can stream the sunset over here. That's only somewhere around 18 hours away. Alright. What do we got? What the? What's the button for? What? He's onto me. I had to hide the key in one of the drains in the roadside. He will never find... There's a roadside drain? Ever since I received the message and the key, I have been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I have been. I need to revisit my investigation notes and see if I might have missed anything important. I looked through the alibi record by Sheriff Howard. There were 6 interviews. Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary, and Derek. Then I noticed that one of them is lying. It's Matthew. It was recorded, and there was an event. Yeah, I remember reading somewhere about it being cancelled. Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. Oh my god, I just realized that the E in all the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all the other letters. If I can find the typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. And all the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison. Where is that? Lampshade? And there's a drain on the roadside? He's onto me. I hid the key in one of the drains by the roadside. Who is onto you? One of the drains by the roadside. By the roadside. I don't know where to look. Drains by the roadside. Right here. Oh, like one of these? Oh, this is it! Alright. Not this one. Okay, so that's what I know what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for more of those. Ba ba ba. Choo choo boo. Where could it be? Where could it be? Ah, ha, 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 ha. So something happened to Mr. Steve Moss. Here's another one. Let's see. Is it this one? Nope. Oh, is it you? Nope. And how many drains can there be in a small town? How about you? You the magic one? No. Where is my magic? My magic drain. Ah, this is such a drain. Ah! Ah! What about you? Key with a 19th century design. Is this the... All keys found! Wow, I got an achievement. Could this be the key to the graveyard? Whew. Also, what's Calvin's birthday? Calvin Bennett. Oh, shit! That's his... Okay. His birthday, Calvin's birthday is... This is the only one that actually has the full dates, I think. So it's October, so that's 10/24/1902. We'll just put his date of death, just in case. Shit. I have a few places I can go now. Alright. I'm thinking this goes here. No? What about here? No? No. Okay. Okay, so where does the key go to? Well, I guess we know Calvin's birthday. So I guess we can go to the church. In the pews, right, in the pews. Right here? Okay, it was October, so it's 10. (10/24) and then 02. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek. While in service to Miss Madeline Roberts, I have no one to confide in, and I do not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Miss Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th, 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown followed her own delivery of Tricia, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During this time, Charles was all alone. He sought comfort in a house made by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, they were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assumed most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Miss Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she had been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that Miss Roberts initiated a search for Sophia without our dryer, Patrick and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed. away from a heart attack. What I want to confess is in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Miss Roberts' untimely death. You see, Miss Roberts had a heart attack condition and has been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. I mean, we already know that Vivian switched her drugs out. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that the search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needs was to rest as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did they create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician tending Miss Roberts back home, no, definitely not within a short time span. She had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Miss Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Miss Roberts? Basically, Vivian wanted to keep her from looking up, was trying to cover Sophia's death. And if they kept looking, they might have found Sophia's body. So that's probably what her main motive was, to kill her. I would say who I must suspect, yet I am in no position I'm afraid I might be named the wrong person. As I write a letter, I hope you can understand that I'm trying to convey. I pray that truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Edine. Make a real good life detective? Maybe. Alright. Come on, unlock. Where's the unlock option? Come on. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I see it. Wait, there it is. Come on. Whew. 1024. What was it? 102402. Nothing? Okay. Alright, well, I have two keys that I don't know what to do with. As church keys. Oh, popular design as church keys during the 18th century. So it is hinting that it is a church key. There is a basement, but there's no way to. Are you sure that this wasn't the cemetery? Hang on. Let me look at the lamps. Are there any sussy lamps around here? What did that do? What did that do? Oh, there's a key here. Oh my gosh. Well, you definitely were right about that, but oh my god, another level to the church? This is what he used to murder Vivian with.
June 6th, 1995. I met Andrew in the evening at his house. He was hallucinating when we met, saying that he's seen Sophia everywhere, that he's a sinner, and that he should die. But I didn't mean to kill him.
Oh.
My hands are still shaking.
He just confessed to Andrew's murder.
June 30th, 1995. Dr. Johnson came. He was surprised to see me. He tried to justify, saying it wasn't his fault, that he was only carrying the baby and had nothing to do with Sophia's death. When I revealed the truth about Magdalene, his face turned white.
Yeah.
He didn't expect anyone to know the truth. He deserved to die.
Does he?
July 19, 1995. Just like the doctor, Vivian came alone. Instead of feeling guilty, she called Sophia a bitch who destroyed everything she had.
Aww.
I didn't feel any sign of remorse, feeling of guilt, or repentance from her at all. So I gave her time to express herself. And then I killed her.
Oh my god.
It's all over now. Why am I not at peace?
Well, it doesn't bring Sophia back.
There's this nosy investigator in town.
Moss.
I thought that if I led him to believe that Bernard killed Vivian, he just might believe it.
Nope.
But I made the mistake of trying to mislead him. Now, he's suspecting me of being the killer.
Which you are.
He has to die.
What?! Oh! I gotta get out. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, that's a ghost. Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god. Ah! What the fuck? She's helping me. Oh my god, she was helping me! She was helping me! This is the sewer. Oh my god, Sophia was helping me. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? There was nothing like this before. Sophia. Oh my god. Oh, my heart is pounding so hard. This way. Thank you, Sophia. Oh my god, girl. You're my lifesaver. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm in the... I gotta leave town. I gotta get out of town. Oh god, he's here. He's here. Reception? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh my god. Oh no, I'm dead end. Dead end, dead end. Ow. How did he get here? Oh my god. He killed them all and now he's gonna kill me. Oh god. Here, out here. No. What do I do? Up. No, no, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's how Trisha died. Oh my god. Janet. I'm glad you made it back safely and covered the truth about Painscreek killings. Good job. Your story will be in front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Please submit the following information as well as the photo of your articles. Ah! By the way, we found out who hired P.I. Stephen Moss. Wait, who was it? Shit. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Matthew? With an axe? For my newspaper article. Shit. Oh, I should have took a picture of the axe. Fuck. I forgot to take it. I should have taken a picture of the axe. To Dorothy Patterson, my name is Janet Kelly. I'm here to inform you. Oh, it's Dorothy. On behalf of P.I. Stephen Moss, that secrets of the Painscreek killings have come to light. He is, however, missing. The police are searching for his whereabouts. While preparation for the letter, I could not help but wonder what if Charles didn't commit adultery. What if Vivian had not confronted Sophia? What if Magdalene didn't insist on a son to continue her family line? Could things have been turned out differently? In hindsight, it's easy to say what they should have done. Sometimes it's hard to make the right choices in life, isn't it? Did Derek really hate Scott so much that it led to his death? Could Matthew not have sought revenge for Sophia? And did Henry Johnson choose to be an accomplice in Magdalene's death? The truth was that everyone made a choice that they think was best, but not necessarily the right one. Yep, that's how life is. That's made me really as a father. We have the freedom to say do whatever we want, but the consequences follow our actions. The bigger the mistake, the harder the consequence. It's true that Charles and Sophia's affairs were wrong, but Vivian had a choice either to confront Charles about it or to take it out on Sophia. She chose the later, just as Vivian made her choice, so did Andrew, Henry, and Matthew. In the end, they all had to face the consequences. One thing puzzles me. If Steve and I were both trying to find the truth, why was I safe but not him? I hope we can find the answer today. Till then, this is the story of the Painscreek killings. Dang! Wow! Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Amazing game! Oh! Dang, I had no idea. That fucking chase scene came such out of left field. I had no idea that was gonna happen. It was such an easygoing game for such a long time. Yay, another game finished! Woohoo! But we never got inside. We never got inside the painting. I couldn't figure out what Vincent's birthday was. Thank you for playing. I might go in and just poke around and finish some stuff up. Because I did, like, what was the last key? 88% complete. Rank detective. Dang. Do I have to start a whole new game, or can I continue before the chase scene? Looks like I continue. B is a detective. Oh gosh, you guys, you're so sweet. Alright, so this is me coming into the church. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do some stuff. I'm probably gonna poke around to see if I can get 100% on my own, because I'm really interested in that. But gosh, that was the game! I actually did a pretty good job predicting some stuff. I knew from, like, before anything pointed to Matthew, I knew that, that Matthew was a likely one, because he had the most personal connection to Sophia. Like Scott was his was the son, was her son, but Matthew loved Sophia. And love makes you do crazy things. And it was Bernard, I bet, who killed Scott. Oh, that's Gadget from Rescue Rangers. Rescue Rangers. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I remember that from a kid. Oh my gosh. Chase scene fucking out of nowhere. My heart is beating. Anyway, this was really fun. I'm really glad I managed to beat it. It said it was an 8-hour game, and I did actually beat it in about 8 hours, so good for me. Tomorrow is the spooky day. So I'm thinking, so I did pick up Cult of the Lamb, so I think I'm going to jump into that tomorrow. Because I could play actual scary games, but I think Uninvited Guests just kind of put me on a pause for that for a little bit. So I think Cult of the Lamb is a good Halloween game. Don't sing, it'll get stuck in my head. I mean, I did pretty good streaming for October. I streamed a lot of spooky Halloween themed games. This was really good. I also really liked what was it called? The Horrorculturist one. Strange Horror Culture. That was really good. Not a Halloween game, but very like, it had to deal with cults and, magical plants and stuff like that. I think it was, adjacent enough. It's been great to catch. Well, thank you so much for the raid, Jen. I am so thankful that you chose to raid me. I mean, it's really sweet. I don't really get a chance to raid you guys because I definitely play later in the day compared to the rest of you. But everybody, Jen's doing a stream on Wednesday because it's her birthday. So go follow Jen. Go follow Jen and be there for her birthday stream. We all go up together, my friend. Aw, Jen, you're so sweet. I got the game from Shadow, but haven't gotten that far. I have a friend who doesn't like anything, really enjoys Strange Horror Culture. Really? Which has been an absolute plethora of free indie horror games. There's no end there. Oh, God. And endless horror games. I have enough in my stream library that I need to get through. Yeah, happy birthday, Jen! Jen's our little feisty Scorpio over here. Being a little cutie. I love Stanley Parable. One of my favorite games. I love it so much. I actually got they actually released a collector's edition or like something like that, and I actually got it. So playing that is something to do. But yeah, no, Stanley Parable is definitely a favorite. Really good game. Oh, anyway, I gotta get a walk in because I'm trying to work out a little bit more before the sun sets. So I gotta go do that. But you guys all have a wonderful evening. I know it's getting probably pretty late for some of you, European folks. So you guys all sleep well. Have a good rest of your day. Nice sunset. Well, it's overcast, so I don't think I'm gonna get any sunsets here. But still, yeah. Thank you. And I don't know how early I will play tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe I can try to get it. I mean, it's Halloween, so hopefully, I can do get something early. But yeah, Cult of the Lamb tomorrow, unless something happens. But thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all. And I hope you all, whatever you decide to do for Halloween, whether, you celebrate or not, I mean, hopefully eat lots of candy. Like, I hope that's at least on your guys' list. Whether or not you're in a place that celebrates it, I hope eating lots of candy is on the agenda for you all. Alright. Cult of Person Lambity. Oh my gosh. I mean, Crit, you're gonna like it. It's Cult of the Lamb. I don't know if you've seen some pics of it, but it's very anthropomorphic animal ness. So you know what that means. You calling me a furry? Hey. Call it like I see it. Takes one to know one. Anyway. We'll rev it up here. Yes, we do. Yes. I don't know what your fursona is. I don't know if you ever have. It took me a while to find my fursona, so if you don't have one, I totally get that. It takes some time to find the perfect, like what is you? What are you in animal form? You know. It does look cute. Yes, it looks very cute, and very spooky. So cute and spooky, definitely can vibe with that. Anyway, I gotta end it here before it gets too late. All right. Anyway, you guys all have a wonderful evening. Eat lots of candy. Poop out lots of, poop. Why did I say that? I don't know. It's like, usually when I eat a lot of candy, I get weird poop, so I imagine that's for the rest of everybody. Oh my god. I'm kind of on autopilot right now because I'm so revved up from that chase scene. So, my apologies. Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye. Happy poops!